Hello there, my name is Pavel Steinmach and now we will unveil the top news of recent days. Russian troops keep trying to encircle Avdiivka while suffering huge losses in manpower and equipment, but Ukrainian soldiers bravely and firmly hold the defense. Over the past week, the Defence Forces of Ukraine eliminated over 7,000 occupiers and more than 700 units of enemy equipment. Daily losses of the enemy often exceed 1,000 dead. Fighting continues along the entire front line.
Continuation and acceleration of military technical assistance from our partners allow us to plan and carry out not only defense but also offensive. We will fight until we reach the internationally recognized borders of Ukraine. Rustem Umerov, Minister of Defense of Ukraine.
Russia spends its accumulated resources on almost continuous infantry attacks without achieving significant results on the battlefield. The Ukrainian Defence Forces focused on destroying logistics to exhaust the enemy, prevent the provision of Russian troops with weapons, ammunition and fuel. The armed forces of Ukraine managed to consolidate several bridgeheads on the left bank of the Dnipro River too. These gains were made through the courage and high competence of Ukrainian Marines, supported by other units of the Defence Forces. The armed forces continue to hold ground, repel many enemy attacks, and are taking steps to expand the bridgeheads. On November 19th, Ukrainian young man Bogdan Yermokhin, whom the occupiers had previously taken from Mariupol, was returned to the territory controlled by Ukraine.
We managed to return to Ukraine Bogdan Yermokhin, a boy who was taken from Mariupol to Russia. There were many attempts to help him. I am glad that everything worked out. I am grateful to the entire team working on the return of Ukrainian children, the office, the ombudsman and our international partners, including UNICEF. I am especially grateful to Qatar for its effective mediation and assistance.
Bogdan's story gained publicity due to his own struggle for his return. The teenager recorded a video asking for help and even tried to escape from Russia. But Russia has deported thousands of children like Bogdan. Not all of them are able to fight back for their rights, but the vast majority are waiting for the help of Ukraine and the international community. In Russia, Yermokhin was threatened with mobilization for the war against his own homeland. He was given a Russian passport and even served with the conscription notice of the military enlistment office. Other Ukrainian young men abducted by the occupiers are in the same prospect. Pressure on Moscow by the international community is yielding results. Therefore, it is necessary to continue joint efforts to return all our abducted children to Ukraine. Finland has closed 4 of the 9 border crossings with Russia to stop the growing flow of migrants. Russia is taking revenge on Finland for its accession to NATO and active support for Ukraine. The Kremlin is trying to turn everything it can into a weapon: energy, food and even people. This time as a hybrid weapon, Moscow uses migrants from the Middle East, including Afghanistan and Africa, who are massively sent to break through the borders, to provoke conflicts and create tension in Europe.
Russia's instrumentalization of migrants is shameful. I fully support the measures taken by Finland, and I thank the Finnish bodyguards for protecting our European borders. Ursula von der Leyen, European Commission President, on social network X, formerly Twitter.
Finland shares a 1,340 kilometers frontier with Russia that also serves as the European Union's external border. Finland is constructing a 200-kilometer fence on a section of the border, due to be completed by 2026. Putin is trying to repeat the crisis he staged together with Lukashenko in autumn 2021, when a number of migrants stormed the borders of Lithuania and Poland from the territory of Belarus. Only the complete closure of the borders with Russia can reduce the level of such threat. This is a matter of national security for the countries bordering Russia and for the rest of Europe. Finnish Prime Minister Petteri Orpo said that amid Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Moscow was seeking to destabilize his country in response to Helsinki's decision to join NATO. After Russia invaded Ukraine in February last year, EU member Finland abandoned its decades-long policy of military non-alignment. The country joined NATO in April. Russia said that at the time it would take unspecified countermeasures in response. Finland's border guard has since tracked an uptick in undocumented arrivals, mostly from Africa and the Middle East. That concludes our today's video. Thank you for watching and stay updated. Subscribe to our UATV English channel on YouTube for more news from Ukraine. Your support is that really matters. Goodbye.